Let's jump right in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Fire with the Sacred Stones. We are on the 5th floor of the Lagdou ruins, and we're going to clear it out as fast as possible. Okay. Still checking for things. Okay. Let's try. Let's try. Great. We'll just get up, so I'm still a little tired. That's slightly. Not now, AG. I don't know why it says open up as soon as you're recording rather than before or after. It's going to be a great day today. I get to see it. Be a second. I shove those positions this time. Okay, the point. Garrick's on the left side and he's in front. Because these three-headed dogs tend to move fast. Aha, so that's what this force gimmick is, the poison. That also affects the monsters for some, that also affects the giant bales for some reason. Where suppose poisonous monsters can poison too, yes, it makes sense. It sure makes sense to somebody somewhere. I however have nothing to say on that. I really get rid of this stupid thing. It's so OP. If I gave it to Natasha, she'd deal so much damage with these monsters, it would just waste everything super quick. Should be fine. Crit. I make it up as I go. If you can't already tell. Let's try. Great. Generals aren't known for their attack strength. What other times to say it before you actually remember? First time I see Excalibur. It's basically a wind spell. Imagine Elwind hits harder and adapts almost every time. That's a different game, that's not this one. Not yet. These first they go up because of the monsters that poison that could end up getting poisoned. Let's try. Come on. Great. That's all I wanted, but I guess that shaves that down quite a bit. Element's defense to go up. That's the one stat I care about. Let's try. Stupid AI is stupid. I need to catch that thief before he gets too far. I should really hit him next turn. Sure. He might be a little difficult to get a hit out, but we'll see what I can do. Let's try. Yeah, I'll be able to reach him if I can take care of that bale. So if you want to know how to tell where the poison comes from, the walls are different. So just keep that in mind, which panels they are, don't stop on those. And don't stop in the way of those panels. Because it's random which one's on fire. I know for a fact it's completely random. Because they all fired, then this judge would be really, really hard. Yeah, oh, this 4 will be harder than it's full than it is already. I want that. This isn't Fire 6's whole. This 4 will hit you because it wants to, Silencer. And that was those maps weren't very fun. Especially because it's kind of early on, you don't want to use it, so that can eat hits for you. Crit. I'm tired. I'm always tired, so what else is new? I think heal steps could do just fine, but I couldn't leave to restock, so. I'm not known for preparing well for chapters. That's not good. I'm just taking what I've got and going with it, see what happens. Alright, enemy phase. Well, good thing it was 14%. No matter luck. Great. That's a fast little bugger. Let's try. No, not 0%. Great. That always would be a pain. That's what's that one. Oh, I didn't even notice that one. I go poison over the one spot, the spot of poison that was there. Didn't even notice it was there. Well, I didn't, but you should bring a few antitoxins. That might be a very good idea. Crit. Clearly I didn't do that. And the supply is not on the map because the supply is always your main node, or F-frame. For my case, that's F-frame. Because you kinda can't unpick them. You're kinda stuck with them. Crit. Let's try. Yeah, I should have moved up further and used physics, but I wasn't thinking. Besides, I'll say use the physics later on. Poison takes out a percentage of health. Usually. Some poison takes out 1 hit point, then 2, then 3, then 4, till it wears off. Some poison, depends on how you got poisoned. It depends on what poisoned you and whether or not you were poisoned before. It's like toxic, except without the jump in HP every turn. Then 8 turns later, if you haven't succumbed to it, you'll succumb to it next turn. I don't think we will get that chest before that thief gets there. Crit! I got warp staff and I didn't. Well, I guess if I can reach the thief before he gets off the map, that shouldn't be a problem. Let's try. Sounds there. You see, when thief opens the chest, takes the contents within. They'll have it, and if you defeat them after they've stolen it, they'll drop it, which is really useful in a certain chapter in a different game. Because those thieves are all over the place, and if you have a chest in that chapter, I need to ask you how you managed it, because there are a lot of thieves, and there's darkness. You get 3 units, and those chests are all on the other side of the map. I kind of want that. Knowing AI, thank you, AVG. I'll look at that when I start carrying. He'll probably move over to here. No, I can't reach him. There's no way. I can try, but I doubt I'll be able to reach him. This game's very mean sometimes. Best not to think too much on it. Again, I had to go to this. I may have just gotten ritual poison, which would be another way to say oops, and then just move on. Imagine watching an animation where that's the only skill that they get, and it has infinite uses. The hack was fun, up until the point when everyone died, because all the weapons, up to the point everyone started dying. You know, more frequently than they already were. Crit. You should watch it, you'll learn something. I know what I'm doing. Let's try. Crit. It already be how it already is, whether they're poisoned or not. So I should probably restore states, which I did not. Oh, let's just keep going. Let's try. The top of the bottom path is all fine and dandy. You just need to get that chest up the top before yeah. Run out of time. Like I said, if I know the thief, I don't know the thief that well. The AI is kind of awkward. And now I'll switch to the iron sword. Who puts in skill? Yep, I know he's gonna do that. Let's try. Great. Just checking. He's up a level so I don't waste my time. Let's try. Keep in mind that by using fans, I got axe up to S, which is great. In case we got this as high as it goes. Let's try. Garrick's got this. Great. I'll have him handle the large number of enemies to the east there. That's gonna be interesting to see. The poison can cause enemy to the poison will not cause the enemy to expire. That's just it doesn't work that way. Thankfully. Oh, that thief is not very smart. He's going for the chest down here. Which is good news for me. It means I can intercept him and, take his stuff. Or guess I'll show a proof of concept. And I said they'll drop what they steal. Yeah. Take a while to drop it. It just sit right here with this. We're about to crit, but whatever. Again, we'll have to crit, but I don't think home can do ice damage to him. No, not at all. Just gonna open this. Ooh. There's a nice spell. It's A in this game, though. I don't know how it determines whether it's A or S. A, B, B, or S in this game. It's probably might and weight, but I always craft to quit. I always craft to steal weapon for Mia in chapter 10. Change its color and make it super lightweight and have a high crit rate. And then I change its name. Well, I changed it, right? Change the way I name it, but I did name one I did make it when I made it blue and just called it the Steel Sword, S-T-E-A-L, as it steals your life because you crit with it almost all the time. And just waits for hit right, so she's over with every time. And she was stronger than Zyfark anyway. Zyfark is very gross. But that's a different game. I know all the ghosts are in that game. I have a spreadsheet from the official walkthrough that has all the stat rules as they become apparent. It also lists which units are what the max possible stats are, and that I don't think that wasn't previous guide. It was just an official walkthrough that someone somewhere put notes in. I mean, I put notes in my walkthroughs, but that's just because I know what I'm doing. You have not seen my walkthroughs. There are notes all over the place. My Final Fantasy V walkthrough has notes and also strategies for every enemy and boss in the game. Not sure. I don't think I went over that in the video. I don't have a walkthrough for this game though. I don't need it. I know what I'm doing. Okay. You probably thinking how farm walkthroughs work. They tell you a turn-by-turn strategy on exactly how you should go about completing each chapter. It assumes that nothing goes wrong and you miss, like that. It doesn't have a backup plan, but in Rain of Dawn, that's understandable because you can do a pre-turn save, which you should be doing all the time anyway. Goodbye. And I get the silver bow. Easy. That's not good. But that is. Almost not for damage. It's not his job. Should have sent friends this way. Whatever. That was eventful. Got 2 people level 20, one that's really close. Let's try. So glad I didn't crit. That would have been really bad. I had to rewind again. I can already, but see, this area is the rewind's a little broken because you can only rewind so far. And sometimes it doesn't work more than once. Which is why I make frequent state saves. Between each 4 I make a state save. Because it's my own fault if someone dies, and I really don't want to sacrifice anybody at all. I need to prove a point, and I'm doing great on that front so far. Interesting. Let's get down to the poison again. Wrong character. Dispatch you. Well, let's do that at level 20. The waste physics to use medicine. Great. Like I said, Garrett's got this. Let's try. Like I said, you'll know what a monster crits. It's very obvious. Right. Stupid healing. I realize I both my heroes are level 20. My main heroes anyway. Longbow. Didn't expect that. Always standing in front of poison fountain. Sure. And I was standing between two of them. Huh. Interesting. Well, Tasha has max XP. The XP is somebody else. This is not one of those times. Please don't give me Cyclopses. I'd rather fight dragons. Because they're the weakest I can pick on. Poison should not be able to reach her in that space. If I recall, it goes 3 spaces. Crit! Who puts a defense? Oh, well. Who puts a speed? I already need it. Let's try. Okay, let's see. Great. No. I don't care. You could just crit him and ended it. You only got hit that way. It doesn't have to do it afterwards. Great. Solve that problem. I could conserve the base even more than it already is, but I don't want to do that. I want to be as low as I can get to go. I guess that's all I can get to go with friends. Unfortunately. Or at least out of range weapons, I can also do something like this. I'll take the poison damage. It's not a big a deal. I've got a lot of health. Not as much as these Cyclopses, but details. So enemy phase. Each turn I have to think about what move I'm going to make next. It's a very difficult process. This is even the hardest floor. That's a little ways on still. He's over there. Great. You were friends. Can you use that or whatever. Whatever works. Not too bad. Hit points, strength, speed, luck, defense, and resistance. That was a great level up. But again, it's not a perfect level up. Those are few and far between. Alright, enemy phase. There's two enemies else on the map. You just not getting that chest in the bottom right corner? But, what do I care? It might actually. The boss didn't move. You know if I crit, this enemy's going to die. Or not crit, if she silences. 50% isn't enough. Clearly. Let's use Iron Axe, why not? Got time. I don't know what that is AI pattern, he might move. So he decides to move. Yeah, I don't use, might as well get rid of it. And the movements I have is not broken. No, you did fine, then the fight is in the step into. I didn't move before, but no poison. I can't. I don't want to speed up because that can cause desync sometimes. I've done the math. It's desync. Probably just nuke him. That'd be fun. This turn, I'll probably nuke him this turn. Oh, bend. Let's shave down half his health. Let's use the rest of it. Crit or no crit? Let's try. Although that's nice, crit. And the 4 is clear. That took almost an hour. I know it's because it started around 2:15. It's 3:06 right now. That gives you an idea of how much I did, but it's not hard to see what my strategy is. As usual, I'll show you the next 4. And also show off the fact that I have Glenn and Hayden. I don't know why I have them now. So your groups are split into 3. So you're split into 3 groups. One group will head this way. I thought this, it's just a pillar. Go through here, we have finisher. One group will do the same, but go through all these giant spiders. And this last group will go through this way. And you also could dispatch this thing. Wait, back up, hold on. Shadow shot. That was like a shadow shot. All the words that we have stone during the demon surge. This was kind of stud. This one has a door key. This has a door key. Zombato. Secret book. That one and that one. Poison bow. That guy. Another growing of stone. And the boss. So probably best plan is to get the group that's here to go this way. So you go up with the group that would go this way. But that'll be next time. I have preparations to make between. Next time, was the next 4. Till then.